Good morning, Wellspring. Good morning, Zoom land, and all those who will watch later on the archive recording. Today is March 16th, the day before, top of the morning, St. Patty's Day tomorrow. And it is 2025. Can you believe that? It seems like science fiction, and yet here we are in reality. Or is it an illusion? Anyhow, my name is Vicki Avery. I'm a member of the Board of Trustees here at Wellspring, and it's my great honor to be of service today. As always, we start out with a few announcements. And Early Birds meets Sunday mornings at 9:30 via Zoom. Link is in the weekly email or on the website. Our speaker today is our beloved Donna Stryker. And next week is Reverend Kamatara. She comes down from Albuquerque. And on the 30th, because it is the 5th Sunday of the month, we are going to show a video. We are living in a simulation, proof that everything is a simulation, including God. Could everything we see, everything we experience, everything that exists in our entire universe, could it be artificial? Come watch the video and find out. Thursday evening group is continuing to meet at 7 o'clock here in the social hall, or on Zoom. You can get the coordinates from either Edward or Cleona. Our March community outing is today at 3 p.m. We are walking the labyrinth at First Christian Church on 1809 El Paseo. It's across from Las Cruces High. And then following the walk, we will go to Dion's for supper. We have a very special workshop coming up on Saturday, March 29th at 1 p.m. in the social hall. Dr. Walter Young will facilitate the other medicine. His life has been devoted to teaching and helping others restore their mind, body, and spirit connection, with concepts that incorporate both allopathic and traditional Chinese medicine processes that have been around for millennia. But our culture has been anemic in the teaching of their healing concepts. There's no charge for this, but a love offering is appreciated. And as always, our prayer team remains ready to serve and to support you. You may submit a request via our webpage or give one to Edward. We do have paper requests at the back of the sanctuary. Our prayer team meets virtually on Tuesday afternoons at 4:15 to pray with you. You may consider sitting in your quiet space during that time, because we know that we are one in spirit and the energy of prayer knows no limit. And now we'll have an invocation. Mother, Father, God, Great Spirit, the all that is, the divine that flows in, through, and around each one of us, and is here with us today as we gather as a spiritual community in celebration of life. We know that all is in divine order. We send out light and healing to those who are not with us today, and know that their spiritual journey is taking them exactly where they need to be with spirit. We are grateful for this time to come together, to celebrate life, to live in love and in peace. As we say together, and so it is. And now, if you're able, please stand and we will do the Song of Joy. And I believe we are going to be doing it a cappella today.
Struggle, no more strife with my
all sounded great. Okay, and if you would now, let's say together our vision, mission, and affirmation. Our vision, to elevate spiritual consciousness in our world. Our mission, to support individual spiritual quests through celebration, study, counsel, loving fellowship, and service. And our affirmation, with every breath, I align with the boundless energy of renewal and growth. I trust the unfolding of divine order, knowing that new opportunities and blessings spring forth with ease. I plant seeds of intention and watch them blossom into a life of abundance and purpose. And so it is. And now, it's my great honor to introduce Teresa, our special musician who's here today.
It's always such a pleasure to be with you, and I'm looking forward to your talk today so much. Is this okay? Do I need to do any more? Okay. This song, the world is going a little wonky woo out there, and I know people are afraid, and there's a lot of apprehension. And I was concerned about my young niece when she was born several years ago. She's about to be married 30 years ago. And I was worried about the world then. And I wrote this song for her. So I thought it was apropos for now. And it's the... When I was your age, we were marching together. We did back then what we could do. And we were enraged like some prophets on a desert, shouting warnings and waiting for you. Now wait for me, I would like to go with you. I can see the sunlight up ahead. Wait for me, it'd be grand to stand beside you, if only momentarily. For now, the skies will be blue again. The fish will be happy in the sea. And though we both know I cannot go the whole way with you, still it'd be great if you could wait a bit for me. When I first saw your face, it was pure enchantment, like seeing a sweet love from my past. But you are the future embodied and enactment of the law and the change that will last. And now the skies will be blue again. The fish will be happy in the sea. And though we both know I cannot go the whole way with you, still it'd be great if you could wait a bit for me. Though we both know I cannot go the whole way with you, still it'd be great if you could wait a bit. Great if you could wait. I'd be grateful if you wait just a little bit for me. Thank you.
As always, such a delight to have you here, and thank you for sharing your gift of music with us. Getting older, need my cheaters. This is a reading from 365, Science of Mind, one of my favorite little go-to books. And this is taken from October 26th. And I opened it up, and this is what I got. My soul is at peace. When a problem confronts me, I take it into the silence of my consciousness. Instead of thinking of the problem, I think of the answer. The divine presence guides, guards, and protects me. It counsels me with wisdom. It sustains and upholds me in everything I do. Having recognized the divine presence as my guiding star of hope, assurance, and certainty, I also recognize the universal law of mind as my servant. My faith in this law causes it to act upon my faith, bringing into my experience those things I accept. I know that today I am free and unhindered. I feel the operation of divine love and universal law in my affairs. I know that everything I do is governed by love and controlled through law. I am conscious that I am one with all people. In complete reliance upon the divine and with absolute faith in the goodness of God, I lie aside everything within me that contradicts the divine and know that today peace, fulfillment, and happiness are mine. My soul is at peace, rejoicing in the eternal movement of mind, of spirit, and of God in all my affairs. So in all ways, always choose peace. And now it's my great honor to bring up our beloved Donna Stryker.
Is it on? Am I on? I'm on.
Girl.
Thank you. So Vicki called me and asked me what I was going to talk about, and I knew I was going to talk about peace today. So I want to open it with the reading in Science of Mind for today. The third of the spiritual inheritances I want to think about is peace, which the Apostle Paul in his letter to the Philippians, that's a really hard word for me, those guys, described as the peace of God which passes all understanding. There is much to be said about this writing. In fact, we cannot really understand why all the gifts are given until we realize that we partake of the divine nature. We are not God, but we can be godlike in our uses of what is given. Peace can unfold without warning within us. We can simply awaken some mornings with a feeling of well-being that makes no sense. We are at ease, and we are powerful, and that's it. At other times, in the midst of stress or even chaos, we can learn to reason our way to peace. Through the use of consistent spiritual practices, we can turn into some familiar favorite aspects of the infinite, which we can spread the calmness and clarity of peace within us. Unless we enjoy the adrenaline rush that comes with discord and clamor, we eagerly seek peace. It is through the harmonious mind that we can rest ourselves and begin to think clearly again. Peace aids in healing, since it's the peaceful mind that is receptive to renewal of our natural patterns of wholeness and restoration. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I just love it. What would we have to hold in compassion to be at peace right now? What would we have to let go of to be at peace right now? That's from Jack Kornfield's, and if you haven't read this book, it's amazing. The Art of Forgiveness, Loving Kindness, and Peace. Phenomenal. How's everybody this morning? Hi, Mom. Hi, Sis. Are you feeling centered? Peaceful? One with Spirit? One with the divine? Yep, me too. However, not so much earlier this month. I allowed myself to feel estranged. I felt sad, mad, emotional, crazy as a loon, much, much more. And yes, I just said that out of my mouth. I'm Donna Stryker. I'm happy. I'm normal. I'm centered. Whatever that means, right? But wait, what if I'm not? Am I a human being having a spiritual experience, or am I a spiritual being having a human experience? Tomato, tomato, right? You never feel like that. None of you guys ever. No. I have been on my spiritual journey since I was in my 30s. We all travel the path at different times, at different spaces, speeds, ins, outs, up, downs. So here I am about to enter my 70th year. Woo! And I was going along thinking, well, I am in such a good place. I know my world. I know just exactly where I fit. I'm good. I'm really good. And then I got gobsmacked. Is that not the coolest word ever? Gobsmacked. I think it's from Harry Potter, isn't it? I think so. All about a misunderstanding. What was I thinking? I was hoping it was a misunderstanding, but I allowed it to rock my world. I saw myself as one kind of person, but someone I care about, I thought, saw me as another kind of person. Why do we always go to the dark side? Why do we do that? Why do we go right to the chaos and the confusion and the anger and the hurt? Why do we do that? Why don't we go to the light? I'm still trying to figure it out in my almost 70s. Someone who I know is only love. But I spiraled. Okay, I admit it. I did. Peace that passes understanding. It refers to a profound divine peace that transcends human comprehension and is not dependent on circumstances. I didn't get that memo that day. I did not get the memo. It's a calmness and a security that comes from our relationship with God, even amidst life's challenges. I had not figured that out. I did not know that I needed peace when these events happened. So several weeks ago, before this event that I allowed to unravel me, I got a call from Reverend Bonnie, and she asked for some help. And she had some friends coming down that thought they might like to live in Las Cruces, and she wanted me to meet with them and talk with them. Yvette is a ministerial student, and she and her wife, I think, are going to move down here. And they needed some help on something I used to be an expert on once upon a time. We hit it off, and I was so happy to meet them, and I was happy to help them. And we were talking, and of course, here you have a minister, a ministerial student, and you have a practitioner. So, of course, we get around to spirituality. And Yvette said something about choosing peace. And I mean, huh? Choosing peace. I'm sure I've heard it before, but for whatever reason, that day, it just resonated. And I asked her if I could use that. Because every time I speak, I tell you, I ask Spirit for help. God knows I need it. And I just say, what am I going to talk about? I never know. I don't ever know. And something falls in my lap every single time. I don't ever have to have any fret or fear or panic or uncertainty. So it fell into my lap. Choosing peace. Little did I know I was really going to need it. So then I get my Science Mind magazine. I don't know what you guys do, but I don't open it always right away. I just lay it on the coffee table. But then I pick it up a few days later and I look at today's reading, which is when I'm supposed to talk, and I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. I'm going to concentrate on peace, the gift of peace, choosing peace. Is there peace enough in us so that those of us who have people come into our life do not cast a shadow of confusion? How often do we give away our power and our peace to others over misunderstandings, misspoken words, or events? I cry at supermarket openings, so you know, I might need a couple extra Kleenexes. As my heart and my soul were searching for that peace that I was needing as I was experiencing this event that I thought was horrible and hideous and hurtful and blah, 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 I realized I was not choosing peace. I was once again not allowing Spirit to fill me with the peace that passes understanding. I was fighting it. I wouldn't ask for help. I wouldn't ask for peace. I wouldn't accept it. I was rejecting it. I wanted to blame. That's really hard for me to admit. But that's where I was. Have you ever wanted, needed, in order to help yourself, blame someone else? It's not my fault. I didn't do it. You needed to rant, and you needed to rage, and you needed to say bad words. That's one of my favorites. Because it's not my fault. I didn't do it. Not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm great. Thank you. Nope, I was certainly not choosing peace for myself. And I was about as far away from peace as I could possibly get. When we are truly present, wherever we are, we bring peace. It's from the Tao. Do you ever talk to yourself out loud? I do. I haven't started answering myself yet, but I do talk to myself out loud, especially when I'm driving. Because you know now, everybody just thinks you're on the phone, right? So they don't think you're crazy. So that's cool. Yeah. And you get to talk stuff out, and no one interrupts you. And you can like try on conversations and how does it sound? And so I'm driving to this luncheon and I'm talking to myself. And I think I'm going to be talking about today in my talk and what it's going to be like. Yeah, that's not what came out of my mouth. It was about blame. Not my fault. I'm aggrieved. I'm the victim. I hate that. Woe is me. You get the picture. And then I realized if I chose peace, if I stopped right then and there, not driving, but just stopped the madness, the dynamics changed. I felt differently. It's magical. Did you know, and Harry taught me this early on in our relationship, you cannot tell, and you should never tell someone else what they feel. You don't know, and they're right. Whatever they're feeling, they're their feelings. My feelings, your feelings, our feelings. We own them. And to make them wrong, that's just rude. It's not okay. It's not okay to tell someone that what they feel is wrong. Have you ever had a disagreement with a loved one? Have you ever had a fight or an argument? And the next morning you realize that it was really super dumb? And it's usually about who is right and who is wrong. And winning. Because that's so important, right? Just so damn important. No. Raised voices, bad words, tears. And you realize later it is the most obnoxious waste of your time and your loved one's time. Seriously? It's our humanness. Peace is easy once you choose it. Remember a few months ago I said it's simple, but it's not easy? This was easier than I thought it would be. Choosing peace for myself. I'm finding that peace is in, through, and around me, just like spirit. It is spirit. Daily, in every relationship, in every class I teach, in every interaction I have, I can choose peace and I can see a different result. It's so easy now. You know insanity? That saying that's, what is the definition of insanity if you keep doing the same thing over and over and you expect different results? Like being angry and being hurt and blaming. And what do you get? Absolutely nothing. If it's choosing peace, then I don't have to be mad and angry and disappointed in myself and the people around me that you allow to make you feel less than. But it's so much easier to blame them, right? It's not my fault. Nothing's my fault. I'm a victim. Nah, I'm going to choose peace. It feels really, really good. Sharon asked me how I was doing. I am amazing. I feel amazing. I am happy. I am centered. And I think I'm going to keep choosing peace because it feels good. It feels so much better. Oh my gosh, it feels so much better. We have control over one thing. One thing. Ourselves. At least I think I still do. Anyway. And I control how I choose to react. I choose how I react when I drive, since we have so many opportunities for that in Las Cruces to experience that. Just saying. I drive down from Highway 70, lots of opportunity. When I experience deep disappointment in city politics, or the country, or the price of groceries, or whatever, I don't have to talk about that. I don't have to focus on that. I can focus on peace. I have enough to eat. And yeah, the groceries are expensive, but I have enough to eat. Why can't I focus on that? I choose peace. I can do my small part in whatever it is I think is important in the world, but I can still choose peace. I can choose to forgive myself for my reactions. I can choose a different path. I'm the oldest in the family. Anybody here the oldest? Okay? I'm just saying. There's a whole bunch of stuff that comes with being the oldest. Right? Expectations that we thought we had put on us, stuff that was told to us from the time we were little. You're the oldest. How many times? Oh my God, I can't tell you how many times I heard that. It's a whole head trip. And I pretty much bought it, hook, line, and sinker, until I found Spirit and Science of Mind and my spiritual journey. I let it define me. And yep, I was the oldest. And I was wrong. It didn't mean anything. It really didn't mean anything. It was a stereotype. My baby sister and I fought for years, like many, many years. I'm almost 70. Sis is 67, I think. Almost 67. Or just turned 67. I have the most amazing relationship now with my sister because we let go of all that. I think besides my husband, she's my closest and dearest friend. I love her. I respect her. I trust her. And I am so happy we got over all the nonsense of that childhood angst and ugliness and jealousies and all that stuff. We had to choose peace in our relationship. We absolutely had to. We all do. In every one of our relationships. So does that mean we don't always get to win and be right? Because if that's really what it is about, I think you might want to choose peace. Just saying. It's an opportunity for healing. Just like the reading from today stated, it is through the harmonious mind that we can rest ourselves and going to think clearly again. Peace aids in healing since it is the peaceful mind that is receptive to renewal of our natural patterns of wholeness and restoration. She who is centered in the Tao can go where she wishes without danger. She perceives the universal harmony even amid great pain because she has found peace in her heart. Peace that passes understanding. Ernest Holm has page after page after page of references to peace in over 15 of his publications, his books, his sermons. Albert Einstein said peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Emerson said, nothing can bring you peace but yourself. Nothing can bring you peace but the triumph of principles. The greatest writers and philosophers of our time have written again and again and again about peace. So while I was trying to figure out what to say and how to say it, I usually go to Ernest Holmes. He always helps me. He said it is within each and every one of us to be at peace. And I'm going to read you something from the Holmes Reader on change. The peace within you is not something separate from God. It is not something that bombards you from without as the earth is bombarded by cosmic rays. This peace is something that expands from within. Always this peace has been in you. Always this peace has nestled at the center of your being, desiring to reveal its perfection and harmony. Peace stands at the door of our consciousness and awaits our acceptance of it. However, it does not stand outside our door, waiting for entrance, so much as it stands inside, waiting to be expressed in everything we do. If the possibility of your peace were dependent upon some external event, some outside circumstance, some objective fact, then you would not have a principle of peace within you. You would merely be hoping that one might either develop or be imposed externally. Peace is within you now. The peace that passes all human comprehension is there. This is happy tears, not sad tears. The peace that is at the very heart of the universe is there. God has implanted this peace within you because God is peace. Because God is in you. The peace of God must also be in you. You should no longer go in search of peace, for this is confusion. Search him not out, but seek him at the center. The peace that is within you then is birthless, deathless, and changeless. It stands within and not without. And because peace is within you, it is available. If it were somewhere else, you would never, ever find it. You can find that which already exists within. Remember the truth of your being. God is all there is. I am one with God, and I accept and I embody my good and my God. And I give great good thanks. And I release it. And so it is. Namaste. So if you'll join me, as you're sitting in your chairs and you're thinking about peace, and you're thinking about your oneness. And I loved what Teresa said about 30 years ago. We didn't think we were going to make it then. And we feel the same way today. But if we accept the peace, and if we accept our knowingness of the perfection of our planet and our universe and our community and our country, and we let the peace that passes understanding be the truth, and we affirm it, then it is. It absolutely is our truth. All of our truth. What a gift. Oh my gosh, it is so powerful. Letting go. Not worrying it to death and picking at it. Letting it go. Peace. Peace within, peace without. If I could bottle it and give it to people, I would. But you can't. It has to come from within. And all we have to do is allow it, accept it, honor it, embrace it, and it will be. I know that as I affirm peace for myself, and I affirm it for every person in this room and on Zoom and in this community and on this planet. Peace. That's all there is. Peace. Peace. And I know that it is my truth, and I know that it is your truth. And I know all I have to do is accept it and allow it. And I'm so thankful and so grateful to be here today, to be accepted and loved. And I know that for every one of us, we are loved and we are at peace. And I let it be. And so it is.
The Course in Miracles calls it the holy instant, where you remember to release and invite. And I'm so bad at that. That was so wonderful, wasn't it? Thank you so much. Okay. I was going to do another song, but I was inspired now to do this one. So go figure. I hope I remember it right. Well, oh dear. There are folks who know the wisdom of the highway, where the heart and mind align to show the way. There are people you will meet who may offer you a seat on the bus, on the train. Though you may not know exactly where you're going, you'll discern the moment that you have arrived. There'll be friends waiting there who have also paid the fare and survived by the power of love, the power of love, and it flows through everything and everyone. After coming through the dark, listen for the lark when she sings her welcome song to the dawn. Sing along. I would like to take this moment to thank you, even those whose face and names I can't recall. You have helped me all along with your visions and your songs. And to those who came, it seemed, just to hurt me, you brought a lesson I needed to learn. Life is like that, don't you know? If we're to see a lovely glow, some things must burn, burn in the power of love, the power of love, and it flows through everything and everyone. After coming through the dark, listen for the lark when she sings her welcome song to the dawn. Sing along when she sings her welcome song. Sing along as she sings to the dawn. Sing along.
Wow. What a day. What a day to be alive. What a day to be in peace. Life is good. And now we would like to pass the offering basket, and we acknowledge and receive our virtual and in-person gifts. Sharon's coming down the aisle. Thank you, Sharon. We give great thanks for the offerings already given and those that we will be receiving, because we know that giving and receiving are both part of one flow. We affirm that we are also part of that flow. We bless these gifts and know that they are multiplied throughout our community, and so it is. There's a number of people that have made this time together possible. We'd like to thank them. Donna, thank you for being here and sharing your words of wisdom and glowing in peace. It's contagious. Thank you. And we thank you, Teresa, for sharing your gift of music. It's always a gift and a treasure to have you. Thank you. Our techie today was Cleona. Our camera woman was Brenda. And our amazing congregation was all of you and those of you out in Zoom land. So thank you for bringing your light and being part of today's celebration. And we thank you for joining us with Zoom. Mom, sis, from Donna. And if you'd like to stick around in the Zoom meeting to visit, and those of us that are here will go next door to the social hall and have a little visiting and goodies. And if you are able, if you would please stand, and we'll read the benediction followed by the congregational song, and we will do that again a cappella. So the benediction. Spirit in the midst of us is mighty. Joy, peace, and eternal life are our true nature and flow through us into the world. And so it is. And if you want to join in this center of the aisle there. How appropriate, we have the peace song.
Oh, I thought it